Gondar, 7 o'clock in the morning. We didn't know what to expect when we arrived at the Jewish Agency Community Center. A group of leaders from Keren Hayesod from Holland, from Luxembourg, from Belgium. Was an amazing experience to learn firsthand what we are doing and what we are achieving in bringing the Olim back to Israel, back to Zion. 7:30 in the morning, we walked to a hall. It was just a yard, and 550 people were sitting there and praying Shachrit. And they were all davening with their talit, and the women covered their hair. I thought to myself, wow, this is like my grandmother and grandfather's story when they came from Yemen, and they all told me all their stories about their desire, their prayers to go back to Zion. My grandmother and grandfather and my parents fled from Yemen. They walked for 3 weeks in the desert, hiding during the day and walking during the night. They fulfilled their dream, and now I am part of fulfilling a dream of these people. An amazing trip of hundreds of kilometers walking by foot all the way to Gondar, to this community center, just to make sure that they will be on the next flight to Eretz Israel, to Zion. After so many years that they've been praying and waiting for reunite with their families, with their friends, and to fulfill the dream to come to Zion. I was sitting at the back of the plane. I was lucky I had a 3-seat, just for myself, a whole row. Suddenly the air stewardess came to me and asked me, "Can you watch this girl?" And she was holding in her hand one little girl, which was about 6 or 7 years old. The girl looked at me, I looked at her, and I told the air stewardess, "Yes, of course, she can sit, of course, I will watch her." Once we landed at Ben Gurion Airport, this was an amazing moment for me. Just like my grandparents landed and kissed the ground of Eretz Israel, all these people were coming down and were all young, old, men, women, kids. We all cried. It was amazing.
זאת קבוצה של עולים מקרב בני הפלשמורה שעלו כרגע מאתיופיה. הם חלק מהקבוצה האחרונה של 3,600 עולים מאתיופיה שיגיעו בשנתיים וחצי הבאות. זה למעשה סוף העלייה מאתיופיה, וקרן היסוד לקחה אחריות גם להביא אותם וגם לעזור להם להיקלט בארץ. זאת האחריות של העולם היהודי, לא רק של מדינת ישראל, וזאת גם זכות ליטול חלק במעשה הציוני הגדול הזה.
ביקשתי את הפגישה הזאת כי אני מחויב לציבור של עולי אתיופיה. אנחנו רוצים לעזור לקהילה, ואני חושב שהדרך הכי טובה זה תוך כדי הידברות.
5 days in Addis and in Gondar. 4.5 hours of flight from Addis to Israel, to Ben Gurion. This is all what Keren Hayesod is doing. We are helping them to start a new life in Israel. But the journey just starts now. Once they land in Israel, we have to help them to find their right place in the Israeli society. We have to help them in their absorption. Our delegation, comprised of Keren Hayesod leaders and members from Holland, from Belgium, we are supporting the work of Keren Hayesod, but we have many more supporters all around the world. We have to make sure that many more will be witnessing what we are doing and help us to help many more of the new immigrants coming from Ethiopia.